very good comedy relief, and also some very good golf videos. Let's get swinging.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. Today we have a single round event and we are ready to go. Let's get down to that first tee now. And with that, I declare this event open. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. From 115 yards out. Pretty sure he's gonna like that one. And this for the birdie. And just missing. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. It looks like he's going through some trees. And he won't be too pleased with that. And he's taking this through some brush here. And now back into the fairway. And about 210 to the pin from here. Going with the 3-iron. And not the best approach shot. Too much club on that, I think. And he's out of the sand with that one. And about 5 feet to go here. And that drops for bogey. And that performance has led him to go down in the standings. And now the third hole tee off. This is a close one. It could be in the fairway. And going with the 9-iron. And that approach is on with a lengthy
we
putt
are
coming up.
on. Nasty little putt. And we are picking up a par.
And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And +1 on the day after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Very short par 4.
I think you'll like that. Five feet to go here.
And a little birdie, birdie, birdie.
And that performance will bring him down to even par. And he's also tied for 6th up there on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 3. Looks like a 7-iron.
Well, that was
And
a lot
that
longer than I expected.
And lengthy putt in the near future. Oh, and the long putt doesn't
And we
want to
just
draw.
missed, but we nice.
Let's see how things
tap
are
into
shaping
the
up on the
scramble
leaderboard.
par.
And after that one, staying right there in 6th place. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off.
Excuse me if my voice ain't the best today, guys, but I did go see Queen last night, so my voice is a little bit how you going at the moment.
From 31 feet out here. And now let's take
We
a
do
look at the
scramble the
leaderboard.
par.
And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 130 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Ah, that ain't gonna help. There is
I
no
don't
way
think
knowing
they
that
meant
was
to do
a very
that on the
fast. If
approach.
anything, it was a slow.
And that's weird because his greens in regulation have been pretty good this round.
And as usual on
And
the
this putt,
Brighton course,
safe par.
if there's a nasty little slope, odds are I'll catch it.
Ooh, inches away.
So we are picking up another bogey.
And this putt is for bogey. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 105 yards to the pin.
105.
And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. Oh my goodness. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And on to the 9th hole. And a promising looking shot here.
And gotta believe a nice flop in, and we're looking at the birdie. Oh, it's a pitch.
And I think he's gonna like that. And this one's for birdie.
And birdie, birdie, birdie.
And that one's gonna bring him down to even par. Okay, and the 10th
And hopefully,
hole.
well, definitely looking for a much better back nine than front nine.
Well, so far so good for this one. And he's taking this one through some branches. I think he's gonna like that.
Let's see what we've got.
And about 18 feet to the cup.
And hopefully
And for the par.
able to scramble a little par.
And
Hey.
a nice putt. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And is currently tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 11th hole. I think that's the hybrid.
And just trickle off the green.
Well, that's
there.
no good as far as approaches go. And the wind is the culprit, no doubt. This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
And we nearly missed that one.
And after that hole, staying fast in the 2nd place on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 12th.
Let's see what we got here.
Wow, look at this drive, folks. Serious power.
Plenty of room to play with.
From 170 yards out.
And I'm going to dig off this a bit.
And going with the 6 iron. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this putt's for birdie.
And a nasty little putt that's always on a ninja course.
Oh, that was close. And about 19 feet to the cup.
And of course I don't hit that one.
And this putt is for bogey. And this shot could be the one, folks.
And we
And
are
this one
picking
for
up a double,
the
I
double.
believe.
And after that one, +2 for the day. And he's also currently tied for 8th place. And now setting up on the par 3. And this is a 4 iron. "16 feet. Oh, that was so close. And this one's for par. And this one for bogey. Okay, and let's have a look at the
And
leaderboard.
we are having a very
And as
rough
we look at
first
the
round of
leaderboard,
the
our
day.
current leader sits at 1 under. And now the 14th hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 215 to the pin. And here's a 3 iron.
That would have been a thing of beauty if that could have hopped in then.
Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. And ladies and gentlemen, the eagle putt drops.
And we do make him
one over
yeah.
today. And he's tied for second place on the leaderboard. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. I think that's the 4 iron, and I think this shot might have a bit too much club.
It's alright, just want to walk away with par on this one at the moment.
And I think that'll play safely on the green after that.
And I'll take that birdie.
Length, my goodness.
Birdie, birdie, birdie.
And no change in the standings after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. This is the 3 iron, I believe. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here.
And birdie, birdie, birdie.
And now he finds himself tied for first. And I think he's going to like that. And now setting up on this par 3.
God damn, another par 3. I'm gonna deal off this a bit.
I'm going with the 7 iron on this one. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. Five feet to go here.
And we will scramble a par.
And after that one, he's still tied for first. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens.
I've got to believe a nice little chip out of here is the way to play it. Actually, maybe a flop and just... So we have put ourselves...
Very nice shot out of the sand, and I think birdie is quite possible here. And this next putt is for 66 on their final round.
And we do get the little birdie, birdie, birdie.
And this event is over, and he will take it for himself, winding up number 1 out of all the rest of the field. Very good job, and well done to him. And with that, we say thank you to you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
have a look at this. Just let me grab a quick drink, guys. Always, guys, everything's being left on default. Laid, of course, the way the designer meant for it to be played. And we are off the back tees. The only thing that changes
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
pitches.
It is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC Network. And this 12th event of the season is just about to get underway. Let's go down to that first hole tee off and see what happens. And heading for the green. All right, and he's on. And this for the birdie.
And back on those slow greens.
Ooh, that's too bad.
Let's face it, they kill me.
This is about a few feet from the cup. And starting the round off at even par. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're gonna have to see how this tee shot goes. You know, this one's a close call. This could be in the rough. About 13 feet away. Oh my goodness,
And we
close,
just missed
very
a birdie,
close.
but we
That's
are scrambling up hard.
Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And now, let us see what the third hole has in store. Going with the 4-iron here.
And that's off the green, so we are going to be left with
And
a
that
little
is not
chip.
bound for the dance floor. Bit too much club on that one. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for par.
And we do scramble another.
He's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. All right, here's the fourth hole.
I ain't even going to try. And I really don't know why we're getting all these slow backswings.
From 140 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. Missing the approach on that one. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. Oh, I thought that was going to go.
I might
Looking like
have been
9
better
feet
going
to
chip
the cup.
there, but
And just inches away from greatness.
And we are picking
This
up
putt
a
is
bogey.
for the bogey. And +1 on the day after that hole. Yeah, that also means that he is tied for 12th place. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. This one's looking pretty good. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. That one goes in.
Birdie.
And after that hole, that's going to bring him down to even par. And moving on to the 6th. And just a powerful drive here. And this putt to save par. And the putt will drop. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And setting up this shot below the hole. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. It's going right through the brush on this one. And that one's going to miss the green. Oh, and just a fantastic display
And of
of
course,
skill.
caught the float. Bye-bye ball.
And with this, hopefully, they can save par.
And we are picking up a bogey.
This is right around the 8-foot mark. And that putt drops for bogey. And he's going to move down in the standings in that hole. Okay, we find ourselves now in the 8th hole
Alright,
tee
let's
up.
see what we can do here.
I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 160 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. Could have put a bit too much club on this one.
Way too much.
Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And the long
And
putt
we get a nice
will
long
drop.
eagle there.
Very nice stroke on that one. that's going to put him into the lead. Okay, and on to the 9th. And he's going through the branches here, folks.
And that did short a bit.
And he'll be happy with that. And about 170 yards to the pin. And here's the 6-iron. Looks like this is going a bit long.
And of course we've caught the slope.
This one's about 10 feet away. And this shot is looking scary good right now. And that one will drop for bogey. And that performance will put him up to even par. And let's see what the 10th has in store. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And here's an 8-iron. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And this for the birdie.
And birdie, birdie, birdie.
And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. That looks like the hybrid. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one's going to go for par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day.
And we do scrambling on.
Moving along now on the 12th hole. And this shot's looking promising. From 115 yards out.
And that wasn't
all right, and he's on.
Shabby
and this putt is for birdie. Nice little putt.
And we do pick up a nice little birdie, birdie, birdie.
And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks.
par 4.
Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway.
Ah, crap. Actually, didn't work out too bad.
This one's about 9 feet away.
And another little birdie.
And 3 under for the day after that one. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here.
Should have dropped it down a club or two.
Birdie. And just
But we do get the birdie.
length. Forget about it. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And I think he's going to like that. Yeah, about 130 yards to go here. And this one's looking pretty good. All right, he's on the green now. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup.
And another little birdie.
And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And teeing off on this par 4.
And we are going to scramble a little par 5.
And tapping it in for the par. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 215 yards away. And here's a hybrid shot. This one's looking good, folks.
It's going to be a bit long, but we will be on.
And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. Ooh, and it just misses. This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
And birdie, birdie, birdie.
And they're 6 under on the day after that hole. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round.
Let's see what we can do here.
I think he'll be happy with that. Nothing wrong with that. And this next putt for a 63 on the final round. And that one goes for birdie.
And we do the finish with a nice little birdie, birdie, birdie.
This event is over, and he has wound up on the top of the leaderboard, #1, folks. And that's gonna do it for us here, folks. We are concluding our broadcast, but not before thanking you for tuning in, and hope to see you here next time.
And as always, guys, everything's been left as default. The way to design a meant for the course to be played. We are off the back tees, which are gold, and pin set number 4. Excuse me while I have a drink, guys, but I'm as dry as a dead dingo's donger after a huge night at Queen.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy. So glad you could join us for this event here on the TGC Network. And to the folks at home, it is dry in here. We are smack dab in the middle of the desert, and we are about to play some golf. So let's get down to that first tee and see what happens. Might be a bit too much club on this one.
I'm fine with that.
And missing the approach on that one. Just too much club. It's about 6 feet to go here. And that one will drop.
And we do pick up the par.
And starting the day off at 1 over. And now let's move to the second hole.
I'm going to have to recheck that hole. I don't know how I got 1 over. But whatever, it's the nature of the beast.
Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And from 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. I think he might be flying the green here.
Was that slow?
Well, not a very great approach shot there. It seems to me the wind might have gotten a hold of that approach shot.
And that's going to catch that slope.
And to save par.
Yeah, no worries. No workers, mate.
And this putt's right around 2
picking up another
feet.
bogey.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our leader is currently at 1 under par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And fantastic distance on this drive. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. Yeah, that's not very good as far as approach shots go. Too much club. And to save par. And a nice putt.
But we do scramble a par save.
And after that one, 2 over for the day. And setting up for this next tee off, wind could be an issue here. Let's see. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. From 130 yards. Here is the pitching wedge.
And that's going to be nasty.
And a bit of a poor approach shot there. And his greens and regulation percentage today tells the same story. He hasn't been hitting too many greens. And that nice little sand shot is going to set them up nicely for par. Oh my land, that was very close.
So we are picking up another bogey.
Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And now teeing off on the par 5. This is looking fairway bound.
Oh, that was a crap shot.
And this one's for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And setting up for the par 3 hole. Oh, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this one's about 8 feet. Ooh, and that was,
And we are picking up a bogey course.
And they're about 3 feet away here.
That is a very, very questionable par 3.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our current leader today is sitting at 1 under. That's a score to beat. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today.
And a slow again. And that's water.
And unfortunately, he's gone into the water on this one.
No way, no. Was that a slow?
I doubt he's very happy about that shot. This one's about 7 feet away. And that'll be for bogey. And after that hole, currently sitting at 4 over for the day. The 8th hole is next. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. I think you'll like that.
So we are going to have to try fairly hard to redeem ourselves.
Well, you'll probably like that. And this is
After
for
a
birdie.
very, very poor front nine so far.
And a good putt.
And a little birdie.
He's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 9th hole. And going with the 7-iron on this one. Looking good. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. Too much club on that one.
And of course that's going to roll a mile.
And to save the par. And this is looking very good. And the par putt drops. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And on to the 10th hole here. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From here, 190 yards to the pin. Going with the 4-iron here.
And taking that little nasty slope. There we go.
And he's got to be happy with that. And this putt is for birdie. And this one's for par. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And unfortunate, I don't think that was planned. That's gone off the green. Ooh.
So we are picking up a double.
All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now.
So
And
we
in today's
are going to have
event,
to
the
have
score to beat is 1 under currently.
very impressive next 8 holes.
Setting up for the next par 4 hole. And he's probably going to like that. And about 245 yards to the pin. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one.
And we just hold the green.
And about 10 feet to go here. And this putt is for bogey. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And after that one, they're currently sitting at 6 over for the day. And let's see what the 12th has in store. This one's looking pretty good so far.
Here we go.
Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron here.
And the float. There we go.
And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt. Oh, that was very close. And for the par. And finishing this one with a good putt. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 13th hole. Going with the hybrid here. And I think he will be happy with that.
And of course off the other side.
This putt's about a 2-footer.
So there are definitely some very questionable holes on this course.
Sits at 1 under.
Not the pin locations. Pin locations have been fine, but just holes and what they're saying they're playing as.
And this is a 4-iron. This might be a bit too much club.
Yeah, I was in between clubs, so I couldn't do much.
And not the best approach shot we've seen today. Too much club, I think. This one looks about 4 feet. And that putt's going to drop
And
for par.
there we go.
And after that hole, currently sitting at 7 over par. And moving on to the 15th hole. Well, I'm not sure exactly where this will end up, but it could be bad.
Oh, of course it will be.
And this is not looking good. Gonna probably get wet. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here. I think this is looking a bit long. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Too much club. And about 4 feet from the cup. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that one, currently sitting at 9 over par for the day. And now setting up on the 16th tee. From here, it's about 10 feet away. Ooh, almost.
And I thought we were catching another
about
slope
7
there.
feet to go here.
We've had a real nasty round.
Ooh, that looked good. And this one for bogey. And after that one, he's unfortunately going to be moving down in the standings. Well, so far so good for this one. And I kind of wish I was right on that one, but that shot actually ended up in the rough.
And that's in the bunker.
And now from the sand. And this putt could save par. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And as we look at the leaderboard, our leader is currently at
And we
1
are
under
on our
par.
last hole for
And now
this video
teeing
and
up
quite
for the
possibly
final
today,
hole
depending
of the
on
round.
how busy I am and whatnot. I may do another video later.
Well, this one's looking pretty good.
Let's see if we can at least finish with a birdie.
And about 140 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron here. And this is looking a bit long, I think. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt for a final round score of 77. This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. Oh, that's bad luck.
And we just burn the edge. But we will walk off with par.
And tapping in to end the round with a par. And as this event comes to an end, I think he's probably looking towards the next event. And that's going to do it for the
Alright
broadcast here
guys,
today,
take
folks.
care, I will catch
From
you all.
myself and all the hardworking people here
Next
at the
video,
TGC Network.
my
Thank you so
voices
much
come
for
back
tuning
Friday.
in.
Alright
See you
guys,
next time.
take care.